Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back to another stream. Today with a tank request stream for the end of the weekend. I hope you're all doing fine, had a nice weekend so far. Let's see if we can make it even better. And in case you've not noticed, there is a new transition that I've been working on. Quite proud of that. And yeah, that's what I've been doing in the last hours, today and yesterday as well. So, hi Heinrich and everyone else. Let me just move the chat to the front. Feel free to put your request into the chat today. I would rather stick to tier 10 in the best case. That's what you are requesting. I would be very happy to play those, especially. If you already have something, throw it into the keyboard and I will go for it. Otherwise, I'll just go for a warm-up game on whatever tank. First, hi NSN. Okay. So, we don't have any requests yet. Let me just give it another 10 seconds. And then play. What do I play then? Maybe. Hi, Chef. Good evening. Let's then start with the pattern in the next seconds. FE42. Okay, there we got one first. You're still lucky that you're early. Now you can still request whatever. Later on, probably there will be too many for me to follow up all the time. So FE42 T100. Those are the first two. Good. FE42. Actually, I played it a bit earlier today. Very fun tank still. If you manage to get use of, manage to make use of the hash. Okay, I was just actually missing the ammunition button, but hey, still gotta warm up a little bit. Oh. Caro hit me. A V should be crossing over there, but you know what? Okay. Nah. No. Oh, that's not good. What shot me there? I don't have enough backup here, actually. I should run away. I'm really not feeling comfortable in this situation. My teammates are very passive. If the enemies wanted, they could just simply push me here. Okay. I'm at 1.7k. Oh no. My screen is lagging right now as I'm charging. I need to... Oh no! I cannot move. This is bad. This is really bad timing for the screen to lag. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to unplug. Please bounce. No. No, I can just lock the screen. That's 90% now. I could also unplug it. Just got to lock it, unlock it. It's always so annoying when I'm charging. It's not even like the iPad was super hot. A little bit it is. But actually at 90% that should be fine. I will go back for another FE42 game. I think there was something, but it would have been much better if I was actually able to escape there. And run towards the heavies on the other side to have some teammates for some coordinated team play then. Or at least not allow the enemies to kill me like that. Hi, Pat. Could you explain why most of my games are steamroll, either direction like 7-0, 7-2 either, win or lose, please? Also, would you mind playing the arena? I can attempt. Well, the thing is, with these 7-0 games, they do happen. Wargaming has always tried their best to not have them happen all that often. Okay, nice shot. Most of the changes they've done over the last few years were actually directed at us not getting those steamroll games all that often. Still, usually it is the case whenever there is a little bit of a disadvantage, like this enemy batshit here, yellowing in. If we manage to kill them, we immediately have a tank disadvantage, and we can make great use of that in the correct situation, or in the right situation. I mean, one mistake of one tank, one player might easily turn around the game already. And that's the thing in a 7 versus 7. I think I can actually just continue fighting over here. Come on, nice. Just gotta be careful with the KPZ. Okay. Good. Nice. Maybe another one. Almost. I'm fine here. Oh wait, I can shoot him. Seriously unspotted. Okay, let's not get all that aggressive here. There are enemies coming for me again. Okay. Truck maybe, so I can stay behind, but with that shot of my teammate, I can just kill him while staying safe from the others. Okay, KPZ over there. Track shots work here. Nice. Don't shoot me. Okay, he bounces. Nice. And he's mine. I will just say one more thing on the note of the 7-0 games. I wonder if you are the one just dying quickly or if it's just your teams. There might be two problems. If you constantly have games that are over very quickly, either you are very passive and you don't support your teammates enough. If one guy of your team dying means that you lose immediately, if you have no chance, then maybe you're just too passive, you're not in position to support your allies properly. That might be a problem. If it is you dying on your own, then, well, maybe your position, or most likely your position, is just way too aggressive, because you should definitely not die at the start of the game. And we actually lost this FE42 game. So definitely you should try to support your allies as much as possible at the start, put in early damage and consistently put out the damage throughout the battle. And then in the end you still need to survive. That's the problem there, that's the tricky part, to manage to get out of the aggressive situations again, to constantly be fighting and still survive until the very end, and then be the last one standing, so you still got a bit of a chance of winning some 1v3 situations, some Kolobanov medals, etc. Okay, a lot of mediums on the enemy setup. I expect there to be a lot over here. And that is actually happening as well. How can I just fight for the right side? I don't want to go hull down in front of the Hoary. That's not going to be healthy for me. I think the enemy T100 is doing a horrendous mistake over there. Let me just actually cross over, pressure him even more. Wait, I'm going to have another shot here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. But my teammate can handle him. Good. Ooh, tricky situation. Maybe track shot. Nice. I hope he doesn't have a third one loaded. Ooh. So close. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking close. They're all looking at me. Ah, come on. Come on. Yeah, the VK just having good position. T57 super passive here. In a heavy tank. If you get one heavy tank being that passive, problem is that immediately the pressure is much higher on all other tanks. You only have like 2 or 3 heavies. And if the heavy tank is out of the fight, then the much weaker allies get shot at. Like the light tanks, medium tanks, TDs, which can do nothing to hold up the enemies. Even T57 is not that great at holding for sure. But he had hit points which could be used a lot more effectively in order to pressure those enemies, like the Batshit, like the 268, or just shooting. You could have just moved up a little bit more aggressively and shot down the Hoary, for example. Then we would have had a nice chance potentially, or I might have survived then. Okay, CS63. Also, I get myself stuck there, unfortunately, in this position right in front of the Batshit and VK. Hi, Brahma. And Sebastian. Hi, Biku. And Timothy. Good evening. Okay. 2 Mets versus 2, so I'm fine here. I suppose. Trying to move up the hills a little bit to spot something potentially, but no one here? Are they camping maybe? Weird. That is very weird indeed. We could just take base A, but honestly I don't care about caps. I want to see if the enemies are pushing in there and I can maybe have some shots. T30, what did you shoot? Eh? Dude? T30 is a little bit lost there. Oh wait, dude, Kran. What is our T100 doing there? He's just YOLOing into the enemies and going to die like... Look at his name. Boom. Yeah, that's his mission. Just going boom. Only purpose in this game. Maybe I can do something else. Kind of struggling to be effective, unfortunately. But my teammates are... They are fine. No! I should not do this. We are not doing well, but we are fine. Kind of. I think I will back off here. I cannot really fight him. Nice. I mean, I can fight him, but I'm not quite willing to take a full clip. And there's also the other light tank coming potentially. Okay, I might have to take the last one. But just 2 is fine. And the other light has been 2-shot. No. Bounce, okay. Nice. What gun does he have? That's the big gun. I can go in there. I can see that on the muzzle brake, the thing there on the gun. If it's pointed forwards or it's at the front of the tank, then it's a 3-shot gun with better DPM. You can kind of just remember this like that. Muzzle brake to the front, forwards, more DPM, small gun. If it's in the middle of the gun, then it's the big one with just 2 shots, which allows for making the decision of pushing the enemy Yo or not a lot easier, or potentially trading with him in different cases. Okay, hi Mr. Height and Blitzkrieg Bob, good evening. Hey yo. Maybe KPZ50T, yes. A German tank over there, nice. Not really my favorite tank, but it works out actually. It's fine. I just don't like the lack of mobility on the KPZ, but for most people it will be absolutely fine because the armor is quite reliable. It's not absolutely reliable, but it's decent and you have good damage output. So in that sense, you're mostly having a good time when facing the enemies. Nice. Can I keep fighting them, please? They're all hiding from me. Great use of my tungsten rounds. Enemies have a 2110 E4 as their only TD, which is not all that dangerous actually. We have a camping IS-7. Yo with small gun, okay. Let me maybe pretend. Yes. Oh! 251. Nah, anyways, he's dead. I could of course go for the projectile, but honestly I don't want to overpeak and I'm fine with this. Okay. All enemies spotted. Yo is camping. We could potentially go for him, but I am also rather willing to farm damage here, if possible. Don't want to risk dying. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it can go quite quickly. One careless moment. Too bad that I'm a one-shot now. I really did not expect to get spotted when moving up the hill there, the dune. Problem is, now that I'm that low, I cannot really push in to farm damage. That's sad. Unless I get to the side of the E75, which is unlikely. No. Nice. Oh, perfectly shot. To my surprise, Yo is still alive. He's been a one-shot forever. Now is he done? Okay. Actually a nice game, so... Could have gone just in totally different route if I was not being able to track that E75, not being able to avoid him, then it could have still been like 3k. So it turned out to be pretty good in the end, thanks to that touch of luck. Batshit 25T is the next one. Okay. Prama asking, is there any tier X that you haven't mastered? No, of course I have mastered all the tanks. I mean, I have a ton of games nowadays. I have 150k battles in Blitz. Most of them at tier 10. At the start I played some tier 8 games, but mostly I just went up to grind to the tier 10s and kept playing those over and over again. So, yeah. Eventually, even with the worst luck, you do get to master them all. Okay, that's a pretty neat start for me here. I would love it if the 907 was actually moving forwards and not standing in the worst position possible. Because that blind shot is not going to work. Okay, I don't like this. Yeah. Is he still there? I need to run away. Team. Yeah, good job 907. Okay, hope I can escape unspotted. Nope. Okay, he shot at least, that's good. Alright, let's just reload and flank behind them. I really don't have the hit points to mess around here. I need to get somewhere where I can be safe and kind of crossfire the opponents. Maybe I can do so from the middle here, if the Yak is moving up there. No. No need APCR and cannot get that kill shot, but he's done. Perfect. We have a tank more than the opponents, but that's quickly going to change. Or might quickly change. Yeah. I would really love to get rid of the TVP. Ah, nice. Big problem, a big mistake there by this guy. Now 2 one-shots against us over there, and the WT to the front here. That is a pretty safe win, I suppose. I don't know which gun the oh, it is a Ritter, so it does have the small gun only. Meaning I can safely push into him. Oops. Okay. Nice roll. Oh, E5 bounce. So I can still get a kill shot maybe. Yes. Nice. Great. early spotting, relocation afterwards to then put in crossfire. That's a light tank gameplay. With a budget especially, I'm going to save it for a guide about tank classes that I'm currently doing. And next one has been E5. Yes. Okay, American. Hey, Adi. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new still, and also join the Discord server, or even potentially consider becoming a member on Ko-Fi, especially. Let's get back to the gameplay. One AFK heavy on our team right now. Let's pre-aim there to see if any heavy is, or any light tanks could be spotting. Enemies are playing super aggressively. We could potentially punish that immediately. Even though it is going to hurt for a second, but yeah, this guy is going to suffer for that. He even gets armor wrecked. Okay, okay. But massive misplay by the batshit to get that aggressive, and I really didn't want to get him, or allow him to get away and keep us constantly spotted. If I did not push in, the batshit would have proxy spotted us with a 50-meter spotting range. So I would not have been able to fight at all. Hence I decided to just simply go in, risk losing some hit points, but hey, I'm playing a heavy tank, that's fine losing some hit points. Oh, nice. What a beautiful penetration there. Don't take that out of context. Okay, let's go kill this yak. Nice. And Fosh has another one. Good. I can pick him up then. Uh, 140. Caro is still alive. He was also rather low, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably too slow to put in any last damage here. Oh, there he is. What the hell? Let's maybe get over there. I mean, those are dead before I arrive, but he's as well. Yep. Okay. Because I like E5, but kinda left behind due to E6. To some degree, yes, sure, especially for the experienced players, and the more experienced you are, the better you are, the more useless the E5 will feel like compared to the E6. But the E5 still has a much better turret. And it also is very reliable in terms of the gun, etc. So it is actually feeling very nice. I would still recommend it to the beginner who is not that familiar with hull down playstyle. Although the E6 also has the advantage of side scraping, but the E6 is also a tank that you can not get for free. We get another 2100. Good. Eric saying, you are so screwed, they have Caro E, JP E100. Seemingly not. Nope. The setup, of course, might tell you some stuff, although I would definitely not say that Caro, Jagdpanzer are a great advantage to your team, but if you see something like Streitswagen, Ringercheronte, IS-7, WZ-113 GFT, only armored tanks that your teammates will struggle to penetrate, well, then mostly it's not going to end well, especially with the autoloaders, auto-reloaders. Nice. Oh, this guy Sitting up there with a heavy tank is a horrible decision. I might try to blind fire. Oh my gosh, that was perfect timing. At least a bounce, and therefore he will remain spotted for 20 seconds and cannot peek safely anymore. I did not hit him. What are these enemies here? They just want to get shot, basically. No. And they don't understand. They don't understand
R1SK,
the tracer shells.
Mr_Hyde_ super chatted €5. Smash like thumbs up light skin tone.
Mr. Hyde, thanks for the donor. Smash like, yes, please. Thanks a lot. Okay. I am farming like crazy from the same position. I don't even have to move. And they don't understand the tracer shells. I could actually just push in there. FV is trying to push the other side. Let me just move in, try to just farm the moisture. That will be fine. Oops. Oh no, he's moving into me. No. Go away, betcha. Okay. Not the most effective trade ever. I mean, the Badger is just chasing me and dying for that. I did not expect that move. But hey, if he wants to die like that. I thought it was just going to stay and aim at my teammates. He had no chance of going for me without dying. Nice. Oh yeah, come back for another HE, please. So the RV is pretty low. And also just shot, so I can have another one. Maybe promo truck there. And bye-bye. Okay. Sheridan. I hope he gets killed so I can still have the last one for an ace. Okay, not going to work out. Okay. Might still be an ace. I mean, I was just farming so much there. And getting a lot of assisted damage. That especially as well. So that's not just... Wait. Yeah, it's still mastery. Nice. Good tank requests. Hey, Napoleon. Nice camo. Yeah, I also like it. Kind of steampunk, but not all that fancy. I mostly prefer the more realistic camos, but I don't have anything against a little bit of a touch of fantasy. But just... I don't want anything too colorful, actually. Prama saying, just realized you play on iPad. Yes, it is iPad Air 2022. Although I have to say that the device honestly just does not matter all that much for Blitz. There are lots of different devices that you can play on. Even on a phone you can do really, really well if you get used to it. In case you are interested in a more in-depth comparison of different devices, I actually have a video on that, released not that long ago. Rhino Giron is the next one. Chef asking, would like to see the tier 10 you think has the lowest ace bar. I don't think there is any tank with a really low ace bar on EU at the moment. I mean, on EU you have a lot of players. And the thing is, the way that aces work, if you look at it, earn more XP in a battle than the average highest XP of 99% of players who have fought in this tank in the previous 7 days. It is a little bit complicated, the way that it is being spelled out here. But this means the average, with the average highest XP being taken into account here, it highly depends on how many people actually play this tank. If people only play like 3 games and are not that familiar with the tank, well, in 3 games you're pretty unlikely to get a good game. So if there are a lot of players who just have very bad games with very few games, then, well, you're just not getting any high ace bar there. So that's actually what I figured out there. The smaller the server, the lower the ace bar is on those tanks that are quite rare. On EU, every tank is being played a lot, so you're not having any low ace bar at all. Maybe some tank that is absolutely not meta, some tank that everyone hates, but there is really none on at the moment in this current meta. There is none. If you are on NA server or Apex server, then you can play some collector tank, like the Object 907 for example, and you can get an ace for a 4k damage game. That's very easy. So it is not really any fixed threshold or so. It directly depends on how the other players performed within the last 7 days and also how many people played on any tank. And therefore you should actually not even give too much about whether you ace it or not. Doesn't really matter. Just you know, it is actually more relevant whether you have a good game and whether you do support your teammates sufficiently. Also, I do play Supremacy only, which means I'm less likely to get super long games. And I'm less likely to get the really big damage games. But I prefer Supremacy, tactically speaking. Okay, I'm peeking in a bad way, just as this guy is. Okay. He did not understand this tank yet, nor any tank, and the thing of side scraping. Okay, I have almost reloaded my second shot, so I'm falling back here. I don't want to waste my reload time and have bad DPM. Okay, not good. In this case, I also had the second shot almost reloaded, but I really wanted to put out some damage. We are losing big time here. This is not good. We are about to have enemies coming from behind. No. I'm not having enough hit points. Oh my gosh. This is not looking great at all. Okay. 2 versus 3, and we have no caps. And also the Super Conqueror is not playing passively, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll just have one more shot and then... No! Okay, I'm done. We were at -3 tanks in so little time. That was weird. Okay. Stark asking, which of the UK collectibles do you think is a must tier X? We do have Well, actually, there are only wait, there are 3. Super Conqueror is very strong at the moment. Very, very nice heavy tank with great armor on the turrets, great armor to the sides, even has a lot of gun depression, an accurate gun, reactive armor also making it very strong. Just the thing is that you have a rather big lower plate to the front that you need to be able to hide. That isn't the easiest task ever. But for every average player and above, it is an absolutely amazing tank. Just that you also have to keep in mind the mobility isn't that great, so it is not particularly interesting to play to me personally. It's still very, very good. And that is, yeah, it's just really nice. For better players, then the Chieftain is a much more interesting solution, which has far less armor, but has hash as premium ammunition. A lot of fun to play this one. Also good mobility. Then there's the Badger, which is beginner friendly, good for the average players as well. It is just having some nice gun depression, great DPM, great armor. I would say probably this is the one that beginners will enjoy the most, while the Super Conqueror is for everyone but the pros. Chieftain only for the 60% plus players. Napoleon asking, is there a date where the ace resets, like every month, 3 months, every 7 days, or not every 7 days? It is a trailing 7 days. It is just the last, it's calculated based on the last 7 days at any given time. So there will be battles dropping out and battles coming in. There were also very new tanks that are just tested, that no one played yet. They have an ace every game. If you are a tester, have some test tanks on. The events are so easy to do if you play those tanks, because you just ace every game almost, just because there are not enough players then. I think the 263 has been requested next. No, there it is. Should have a lower ace bar, methinks. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so, honestly. On EU, nowadays that we have that many players here, especially since the server merge, there are no tanks that are super rare and therefore have that lower ace bar. Calistria saying, it's supposed to be last 7 days, but after patch days, ace bar seems to be weird. You can ace tanks with 3k damage if lucky. I have not made that experience, honestly. Sometimes you do get 3k damage aces if you get some spotting damage, assisted damage. If you do get some caps and ricochets, whatever. But I have not made the experience that the patch days are any different than others for acing. Okay. I'm hiding my lower plate here. Actually a very nice position for me. Oh, let's not over angle. It's a bit tricky. No. But I think I'm hidden quite nicely. Okay, that does not quite work. I'm useless here. This guy's too campy. Can I support over here? Yes. Nice roll. Oh. Man, 113, why are you falling back when you can just kill him? Oh no. Oh no, that hurt. Why are we falling back? We can just go. accuracy on the move on this thing. Meh. Gotta aim in, but the thing is I need the enemies to be closer than they are. And I'm not having any chance of moving up towards them. This freaking accuracy on the movement. Again. Wait, Leo is coming. Gotcha. Please don't shoot me. I think I want to go for another 263 game. This one was so unsatisfying. Kranwagen so campy. Okay, nice. At least it's one. 263 reticle Kali, then again Cook. Yeah, maybe that would work out, or just some better accuracy would be so amazing on this thing. CJ, I have not seen your name in ages. Long time indeed, yes. Yes, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? What was the next one actually, next tank request? If we have one already. Do I start supporting Mets? Oh, T62, what are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, I got a spotter. That is actually funny that we have a T62 flying reared and the enemies do as well. Nice. Good start for me. Oh, very nice, but I might be spotted. I'm actually not. What was there? I don't remember. I need the swarm intelligence to tell me what has been in that bush. Aim. Nice. If anything at all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, last game RNG was not hitting anything, and this game, one after the other. Interesting decision by the M60 to YOLO in there. Was the M60 right? Yeah. And we are down to 3 tanks. Down 4 tanks. Come on, team. Any way of me supporting? Not really. Yeah, the guy from behind is going to kill me. 7-0, like, look at this. The enemies have so many one-shots. I had a 62 right behind me who was just... They could have actually supported me against the Kranwagen and the Leo, but he ran into into the others. Good job. Good job, you get a... I'm gonna say this team. Have you ever tried the blind shooting? Yes, of course. But usually I don't do so all that often whenever I have a chance of shooting someone else. But Of course, if I know there is someone or expect someone to maybe be there and don't see anything else to shoot at, then I will also attempt blind shooting. Very exciting. I wish there were some modern tanks. You know, it's a reason for us to not have any modern tanks in Blitz. It is because they have actually based all the tanks on publicly available blueprints, and those only exist up to the 60s. And the newer blueprints, they are hidden from public. Like, you can still replicate some modern tank, of course, but it's not the original. And that's been the start of Blitz, to just implement the tanks that have been out there, that have existed up to World War II, or that have been at least a blueprint in World War II and a few years beyond. But yeah, the new tanks are all just secret. Sometimes I think they have also recreated some newer ones, but they did not really want to do that. So what was the next one? Chieftain. Hi, Lively. And who else? Who else is here? What else? Gorilla 15. Okay, Chieftain, then Gorilla. Okay. And hi everyone else who's here right now. Good evening, guys. Have a nice weekend. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, join the Discord server if you haven't yet. Or maybe if you really feel like supporting the content, potentially share the stream or so with some friend, or even become a channel member here on YouTube or on Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi is even better, as there are less charges, less fees for me personally. Alright. Links down below in case you're interested. Let me just play medium side here. I mean, a Chieftain is a tank that is typically to be played on the mid side. But I don't want to be in the middle of the map here with the enemies being splitted, so let me just move over. Oh, that ain't time. Yeah, let's just go for the safe shots here, if possible. Come on. You know what? Let's go. Oh. He's coming for me. But here I can fight him hard down. That's great. Nice. Jagd's coming. Nice. Was of course not too well aimed. Sure. Of course. Oh. Okay. Can you please not push me out, please? Please, 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 please. Thank you. Oh, he's blocking me.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Nice. 3.6, I'm fine with that already. Watch me die to the crown. Alright, nice. No! Okay. Yeah, that was a chieftain game. That was actually working out pretty well. Hey, Netforce. Thanks for your message earlier. I will still respond to that. Gorilla was after. Request by Calestra, yes. Vlody asking for mouse. Hi, Vlody, first of all. Yeah, I will go for mouse after the gorilla. Alright, heavy lineup, that's pretty good. Am I going to have any spotters here? Nah. Did not get spotted though. No, FE would be nice. But this one's even better to shoot because he is hidden. I mean, he can hide if he wants to. FE will be an easy target. Nah. I feel like he's going to get greedy. Enemies want to push in. Nice. Yeah, now I'm spotted. Maybe I should just go in. If I'm not effective at a distance, then I need to change my approach. I will have the next one as well. Okay, let's take one for this if necessary. Okay, good. But I'm having enough hit points. No. Oh. Oh, he's running into my teammates. Of course. Why? Oh, why would you do this? GG. Hi, Alexander. Thank you. 2.4. Okay, you know what? That was not all that interesting. I will go for one more. And then comes the mouse and the Leo. And then the Super Conqueror. Okay. We have a medium tank advantage. Still, I'm not a tank that is that great at playing the medium side. In case my teammates mess up there, I will be useless. If the enemies don't do anything, I'm useless. If my teammates push in, I'm also useless. Only if the enemies push and my teammates don't die immediately, well, then I could do something. So I will try to get in some early shot over here, maybe move towards the middle afterwards, or flank around potentially. Exactly what I've been waiting for. I might trade one. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. What the actual freaking hell, man. I'm dead. He died for this. Wow. Wait. Like, come on. Too bad that I had to take the shot from the BZ still. I did not expect the Kran to do this, honestly, super dumb move. So I thought I might just fight the BZ. Oh, amazing shot there. But in the end, I would have been better off just pushing the Kranwagen a bit earlier, taking shot from Kran. My teammates could have killed him. Maybe I could have avoided the shot from the BZ and I would have actually survived this. But okay. Next one has been Mouse. Then the Leo and then the Super Conqueror. Hi, Mayonnaise. Can you play the most handsome tank? Oh, that would be 30B for me, I think. Hi, Jean-Su, I suppose. GVP, yeah. Jean or Jean? How to pronounce your name? One or two? Oh, hello. He panned without aiming. And I'm not that easy to pan compared to him. Okay, I don't really want to fight him actually. I want to go for the others over here. My intention was to go for the Foch, but if they want to push me, actually that is fine with me. You know, do you just continue fighting Foch? Yes. VK90 is not that relevant. But also I don't want to die, so... Mm-hmm. 268 is going to come out here. Nice. Oh, yep. Good. I'm holding up all those tanks now. That's absolutely fine. My teammates can hopefully deal with the other side then. Please don't pen. Nice. I'm not going to repair. I might need it for some other module that would be more useful. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead. So what did you do over here? He's face sucking in a T57, okay. Yeah, I tried my best. Yes, nice job. He did 5k, interesting. He was... Okay, yeah, I was having some kind of information still. The next one has been the Leo. After that, the 30B. And then the TVP. Yeah, and then the Vickers. 30B, TVP, Vickers. Good. First one's good. Okay, so. Alright. Hi, Lewis. Eric saying, hate being in a 2v1. I actually find 2v1s to be a lot of fun. If you are in the right tank, of course. In a mouse, it is amazing if you are in a 2v1 and they are struggling and you can just make them waste their time. If the enemies waste time on a mouse and get some ricochets in especially, well, your teammates are fine. That is the point of it. You need to be in the situations where you absorb a lot of damage so your teammates have a good time farming. Unfortunately, there was not enough here. Okay. Maybe I should just go away here. If I can potentially get some better position in. Maybe clear the left side somehow. No. Ricochet. Right. Am I getting pressured? No, no. Not quite yet. But he is. Good. Heavy still to the side there. No, cannot repair. Great. Heavy 42, hello. Oh, and he's shot. And he's dead. FE45 is also still alive. Actually, this is a bit of a preemptive push here, and I just bounce as well. No! Come on, team. Finally. He's still camping there. Okay. Hello. Nice. And so, next one was 30B, then DVP, then Vickers. Up to onto the French version of the Leo. Unfortunately, lacks the DPM nowadays. It's been so nice. Oh, Super Conqueror. I forgot about that one. I think that was earlier. Or was it? I think yes. Next one will be the Super Conqueror, sorry. Okay, usually I'm not even moving up here because I don't like facing enemies hard down here. But in this case, I noticed that so many medium tanks might be worth it. Okay. Oh no. 94 seconds without a driver. This is not good. Why did my teammate go down? Oh, this goddamn 1-to-1. That was so stupid, honestly. And I don't have the driver for 70 seconds still. Amazing. Let's go up the hill. T22 kind of did a mistake by going down, I guess. He might still get me. Yeah. Sure. This luck of this guy. Lol. This luck that my teammates all ignored him when he was the most isolated tank of all of them. Okay. Everyone. And the T22 was having a nice time farming. Ascock. We do have a lot of heavies on either side. We have a medium tank disadvantage. Question is whether I do go up against the mediums. Or do I just not care? We will lose the medium side, that's pretty sure. But... oh, what is he doing? It is never safe to go against the mediums in the slow tank. Your medium might just die immediately, and he seems to be a pretty bad player. So I would not want to count on being able to just support him. Maybe we push in here. Enemies have connected one over there. Chief tank. Oh wait, we have a great chance of pushing in. Enemies split up too much. They had no reason to send some tanks to the medium side if they already have the advantage here.
Enemy armor is hit.
No.
Enemy armor is hit.
Good. Let's attempt to hide. The T62 is dead. Not unexpected. Cannot say that I could have saved him.
Great shot. We've lost the track. We're stuck
Okay.
here. Enemy armor is hit.
E100 in the middle of the map. Interesting decision. Can't endorse L1. Oh. My attempt to support him is failing horribly.
We've damaged them.
That's fine, I can hide here. Okay. Let's continue. But you can clearly see mobility of Asconk is meh. If you're not fine with that, you're not going to enjoy it. It's an amazing tank, but not fast.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Also, you do have some decent HE penetration.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Nice. Oh, and he low rolled 1 hit point left. Good. Eric asking, what map is the worst to ever play? There are two candidates for that. Either Mines or Dead Rail. I personally actually think that that rail is even worse because there are insanely strong TD positions that are impossible to kill or impossible to push if the enemies are just setting themselves up in spawn, basically. So on that rail, if you lose the medium side and enemies are still holding the heavy side, it is not possible to push in there at all. And you might have to get back, and getting back out of the ditch in the rear in your spawn towards the medium side might also be impossible if the enemy heavy tanks are also decently aggressive. They can just farm you down, keep you spotted. It's just either you win the medium side or you really, really suffer and depend on the enemies to do a lot of mistakes. And I just hate campers. If campers are being rewarded for sitting in the back, then it's not a good time. I think the next one was the Vickers. Vickers Light, yes. Then the Leo I already played. FV405. And then I don't know what's next. Trying to keep up with the chat there. You're talking about different tanks, which makes it like you're talking about other tanks that you're not even requesting, so this makes it especially difficult for me to keep track of the requests. What's the next one? Okay, auto aim.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Nice.
We've damaged them.
What is the next request? What? Interesting decision. Maybe he's regretting that. We're losing the left side, so we should try to pressure this one. I mean, I'm not a tank that can hold. He shot. Okay. Guy behind me is dead. Maybe I can have another one. And Hori standing on top of the hill there and not getting punished for that. I can't believe it. That's not going to last long. Name of the 140.
Enemy armor is hit.
Fat bastard. Okay.
We've damaged them.
Nice. Okay. It's okay. And now I'm starting to trade a little bit. But I have hit points and I want to get in some kills here. Also, you know, I can just get some damage like this. Nice. 4.5k, actually a good game. Oh. No. Sure. No. Oh man, this just cost me the ace here. In the very end. The little fire. I could have just killed the Vickers, could have killed the 113 still. And it would have been an ace. I thought my teammates were having the Vickers anyways, and there was no way that he was going to push into me. Of course, of course. Skip TVP, yeah, TVP is coming. Maybe still nice, we'll see. Yes, I got a base still. Okay, nice. TVP European get an upvote from the fat bastard. Alright. So TVP hooray. Have I missed anyone? Shitbarn first, yeah, FE45. Teams coming, you know what, I'll play the medium side but passively. I want the enemies to do some mistakes so I can punish that. I'm not going to play aggressively, that's always a big mistake to do on this map. Because you don't know whether your teammates are coming, you don't know how many enemies are going to suddenly rush at you, because it might take a while to move up. So let me just sit here, wait for some enemies to do some mistakes so I can punish that multiple times. Let's reload. Do I have sufficient backup? Yes, we could potentially just push in. The IS-7 could. I can't. I'm the one to support a pusher. Like, pushing tank. Pusher, yeah. About to be reloaded. Nice. Let's still use this one. Maybe I can still get the kill. Good. HE please, I7. And then you would have him, but no. They got a base. Okay. Oh, they have double 183. Maybe I should not peek into them. Let's reload one more time. Might be possible. Okay. Alright. Reload was worth it. Nice. Hi, Galaxy. Hi, Blitz Tank 01 as well. Good evening. Okay. Next one has been the FE405. Then we did have Hori still, yes. Eric asking, how would it feel getting one shot of knockout? Getting one shot of knockout. How would it feel if you were a light tank and you went on enemy side and they have 7 all aiming right directly at you? That's not a good feeling. But then you also did a mistake if you do so without spotting them. Because there are ways of spotting the opponents. Okay, enemies are super aggressive. Let's use a speed boost to move up quickly. And punish those fools.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Nice.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, come on. Nice.
Enemy armor destroyed.
I will just put in this last shot still. Nice, even track shot. By the way, Eric, if you write a 90 with the O instead of the 0, then I also get tagged for it. Oh, I'm wrecked, critically damaged.
Enemy armor is damaged.
But let's try to keep him tracked, maybe. Nice.
Gotcha.
Okay, I want to remain unspotted and surprised him then.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged.
Not just the last two, okay.
Penetration.
And I'm still full life. Yeah, with these kind of autoloaders without any armor, the playstyle is just wait for enemies to do some mistake, but don't be too far behind, because you can not really snipe all that effectively. Just
Destroyed.
get like second row behind your allies, but in a bit of a sneaky spot, so you can just push the enemies if they do some mistakes. Once the enemies feel a little bit overconfident because they lack some information, they can just go in, and you can actually just put the clip in. That's the way to go about it. Prama asking, when is the next update? Usually it's around the middle of the month, and always a Wednesday that you can keep in mind. And about every 5 weeks. I don't know when the last one has been, and whether this Wednesday there might be a new one. Could be. I honestly don't know. Ah, Eric is asking, what's the best heavy you like? I do like the E6 the most, and the Chieftain. Those are also the most difficult tanks to play, but have the highest damage output potential. And the Rhinoceronte is really amazing. It's also not that hard to play. A lot of fun. FE215B, also great tank for experienced players, but I don't really like the rear mounted turret. It's a bit awkward to play if you are trying to sneak around corners. Still a very, very nice choice due to the hash. And then... oh, Hori was the next one, okay. Oh, T57, okay, and CS63. Wait, Galaxy already has CX63 in. Okay. Are we going mid side? No, we aren't. Are we going heavy side, please? Then I need to win one side. T57 is nice too. Well, let me go for the CS first then, and see how the other requests are following up, if there are any others. Otherwise I would play the T57 after. Hello there. I did not get spotted. Interesting. You know what? I want to push in. Or at least I want to get more aggressive, because we don't have any control over the right side. Enemies are kind of likely to do something over there. No! Take that. I don't even need my reactive armor. I often see Horis picking the reactive armor way too early, But you definitely should wait until you are exposed so you take some more shots. If you just use reactive armor for one shot only, it's not worth it. Oh shit, okay, here I should have definitely used it because I forgot about that freaking yak. Complete destruction. Okay, just used reactive fear to make sure I was not about to get killed, but I think I might still have to shoot him. Nah, my teammates can handle him. Straight at the gun mantlet. GG. Let's go. Maybe Ram? Yes, nice. Did I see the Bisonte getting a mega buff? No. When was that? Was that recently or when has it been? Cannot say that I've been following up with the news all that closely. Or for next update, or when is it? Next one is the CS63 again. And I've got to say, it's a pretty good session so far. Let me just check the result. Although I cannot really. I've played games before the stream still, so yeah. Okay, I can't. I will go heavy side. But I've won a lot and done a lot of damage. Both of which I like. Okay, heavies are not spotting, so I will do the job instead of just going over towards base A. And I did remain unspotted. Oh, I moved out of the cap. He still did not spot me. Interesting. Ah. Nice. Was hoping for it. Let's try to kill base A. We're not going to win base D. In the best case, I do support my teammates before focusing him, but you know what? This guy is an absolute pro. He might blind shoot. No. Good. And I can just YOLO in. Nice. Ah, he's down there in the river. Okay, I can cut off the way. He cannot climb anywhere but there. Yep. There we got him. Shoot me if you want to. I'm fine. He's using speed boost to run away. Okay, okay. Mr. T, aka Satan. Okay. Afterwards. Oh, mastery. Got a lot of assisted damage and probably the VK72 downvoted me. No? Ah. Our STB because I left the medium side. Or let's play Matt side. Only thing I can do. I think I was useful. Alright. Eric asking, Nino, have you ever been in this situation where there's two players, one on red, one on green, try to take you down? I mean, of course. Of course. We all have been. Have you ever lost 20 battles in a row? I have, because I have the teammates plus AFKs. 20 games, I doubt. That will be a lot. Of course, you can be super unlucky. But honestly, if you're doing 20 defeats in a row, then most likely you are doing something wrong as well. And I can also tell you, maybe you're not doing anything wrong for 2 or 3 games. Maybe you're losing 5 in a row, 6, 7, maybe 8 even. But beyond that, it is incredibly unlikely. And maybe you're just so pissed already that you're not really focusing all that much. So maybe if you're losing that many games, we all know we do get emotionally impacted. We're not happy about that. No one is. Just relax. Take a time off, eat some snacks. They are always working wonders against a bad mood. Eat some, make some tea, whatever. Just take 5 minutes of a break already, or just a couple of hours even, and then get back to the game if you feel like focusing again. And you need a clear mind. You need the mindset of wanting to focus and winning games, and you need to be aware that you have a chance of winning even if it is not going well. Because if you are in a mindset of, all teams are bad and we're losing everything anyways, then you expect that teammates are doing something wrong, or you count on them too much, you rush in, you don't aim in your shots. I've been there many times, so I can tell you it's not working out if you don't feel like your teams are working out. The only one that you know once starting in every single game is most likely yourself. You don't know who your teammates are. You get new teams every game. So don't expect them to be just as bad as in the last game. Okay, what was the next tank? T57? T57 American Heavy. Oh, what they are. Is it really rare to win 20 times in a row without players being dumped? You might also win 20 games in a row, just like you might lose 20 games in a row without being the reason for that. If it's 50-50, you can try flipping a coin 100 times and maybe you get a how to say it, strike. Maybe you get you get like 10-20 times the same in a row. It's not looking good that we are not having much on the medium side at all, just some campers there. Nope. He just wants to die.
Our truck is hit. It can break any minute. Enemy armor is damaged. Ammo hit. We're lucky it didn't.
Where do I run? This direction? Is this safer? Actually, I just realized I don't have much backup at all. Kind of unfortunate that I missed one, but there we go, nice. Tried to fall back towards the cranny and it worked. The other side, I kind of expected there to be someone behind me in this area, but nope. Good that I did not go towards the middle. Got to move towards the teammates. Mm-hmm. I should reload. And hopefully he's not YOLOing me. Nope, he's afraid. He doesn't know that I'm reloading. Luckily. Oh no. Go team. Yeah, they've been way too slow here, and I just risked too much by going towards the middle. Did not expect the XM to be there either. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Oh my gosh, okay. But looks like we're still winning. We're still having a lot of hit points. Chief Giant isolated himself. Good. Not so good. Shoot. Oh, dude. Why? Why don't you just turn your tank? Anyways, I'm not going to watch the rest. Then the 50B. Yes. Any other requests? Leo. Oh, Murat first. Murat. Alright. I can potentially just go up here. Oh, medium over there. Are they playing heavy side? No, baby track. Sad. But nice roll. 435, that's pretty... Oh my gosh, what? What? Dude, that's not a good trade for you. Yeah, the 97 has a really strong position there. I was thinking about going there as well, like our side though. Luckily I didn't. With the move of the enemies, Oh! Well... I'm having some shots now. So 183 is sitting over there. Or has been. That I can say at least. Reactive armor is also back in 1 second. That's going to help. Okay, yeah, definitely helping. Now, Patton, please pen your shots so I don't end up getting killed. Good. He's going back into B, so I will just move up from behind. I want the old 50B back. Track maybe? No? Nice. Good game. Now, on Murat. Okay. So, and we still lost. There's no way. How he was having a good time. Like seriously, yeah, he was in a horrible position. 44 and 46 against 46 and 65. Hi, Lucky. So Murat and Leo Betcher. Wait, I just checked. Right now we are at 26 games, 80.77%, 3,600. I think I played 2 or 3 of those before the stream still. And I can't say they were great. The stream session has been better. Yep. Nah, it's not tracking correctly. Anyways, I don't mind. Let's go towards the seaside, as I usually like doing here. Oh. I am not going to play aggressively without knowing what my teammates are going to do. Okay, girl. Sexy spawn, yeah. Okay. Nice. Oh, let's hide from Kran. It would be amazing if my teammates actually push the Kranwagen, because he is alone. He has some really, really strong position. We need to get rid of him. And he's shooting someone else as well. But if I can, I'm actually... Oh, okay. Come on, team. Good. I did not aim. Let's expect the Kran to have him. I think I can do that. Oh. Okay, I need to get away here. I'm in bad crossfire. Bad shit is still alive. Not anymore. No. Okay, with the Yak being there, I also expect the FE45 to be, yes, towards the A side. Otherwise, he would have been spotted on the other side already. So I can fight over here on this side of B. That damn Yak. No. And again. I thought I was going to be fine from the Yak. Sure. Come on, team. I think my team is losing, actually, because they're not moving. And I messed up. But we really need to just push the FE405 as a one-shot. Need to stop B. But that's going to be tricky. Kran, you cannot go down there where the Yak is your one-shot. But everyone needs to go in safely. Alright, that's lost. Look, the Kran and... Oh, okay, yeah, it's lost. Sad. So we had Leo next. There's one shot from the Yak that was just messing up my game. Okay, let's just try. I calculated with 70 win rate, you will need 40 billion builds on average to lose 20 in a row. Okay. That's not that likely, but you know, even if it's on average, you might still be unlucky. Happens. Let's go for blind shot, but I don't think I will have anyone to the front if the enemies still don't get spotted with the T100 being that aggressive over there. Maybe someone here still? No. No one over there either. Do I dare getting behind here? I will use the rock in case there is someone on B still, because if they turn, I might be in big trouble. Nice. Yep. Safe distance is so important. Social distancing. You might not like it, but in Blitz it's still needed. Enemies are repositioning. They are ignoring us over here. Concept isolates himself there. As he's trying to chase my teammate, so I can... Oh, sure. Ah.
Alice Shot became a member.
Holy moly!
Nightbringer became
Nice.
a member.
Holy moly!
I'll just let the
Canora_you became a
notifications
member.
run out there.
Holy moly!
V0 Calist T0 Ma became a member.
Holy moly!
That's what she saw. 1D became a member.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, no, no. No! Oh man, this might actually cost me the game. Nice shot. Thanks so much for the donor, for the gifted memberships there. Thank you. Okay. Okay, it's not costing me the game. I suppose. Maybe. Still is. Still might. We don't have any hit points. But we get a third cap. Nice. Let's see if I can kill the T62. No, the positioning. That was so lucky. Yeah, man. Oh, the Kran's timing was just absolutely perfect here at the T62, having that little there hiding him. Oh, you go. Yeah, man. Oh. I could have won. I just needed to go to the right side to go towards the T62A safely. I just thought about that still. And then I was like, okay, it's going to cost too much time. Let me just go straight at the T62A. I think I got spotted there, right? Wasn't this shot from E100? It was totally unnecessary to take. Otherwise I would have survived. Okay, you could see me just going to the right side and then, okay, I can have the Leo. And then I didn't have the time anymore. Kran moving in, so I was rushing it here to go towards the T62. I knew if I used the adrenaline first, I would just put in the shot first and have the better DPM, better reload time to kill him on the next one. And I could have taken out the T62. But to be honest, actually the Kran was that quick to move up here. I would have still died, probably. And the Gorilla would have lost to the Kran in the 1v1. As he was also not trying to run away. Most likely. Okay. Hi, Bay. Nice shot. Asking for VZ55. Sure. There it is. Just a little bit late. I've been streaming for 2 hours, don't worry. I forgot, have there been any other requests? Yes. I will still go for VZ first, as it was promoted by the donors there, basically. And then we got the Badger KPZ50T. Goodbye, birds. Let me just go right immediately. Way to win this map usually is just winning the outer flank here. If you lose that one, then you're really going to suffer if you are playing for the medium side at all. Is he seriously YOLOing? What the... Loyal Dark asking, am I using press account? No, this is my own right now. I barely ever play on a press account because at tier 10 at least I have almost all tanks except for 116 F3. Which I would not want to spend or would not want to gamble on. At least I would buy it, yes, but... yeah. It's not all that amazing. Oh, ammo? Okay. Doesn't matter. Also, of course, I'm still trying to increase my overall stats to maybe someday get to the 70%. Although I have run into many games for that already. But let's shoot him instead. Ooh, risky. Okay, I can hide behind the corpse here. The wreck of the T57. And avoid taking another one. As long as the Yak doesn't shoot me, I should be fine, I guess. Nice. He does not know that I'm on the reload time. So he's still falling back until now. Now he understood it, of course. Okay. Does he have to reload? I can maybe block him. Yep. Nice. Good one. Then we have... What's it? Badger and KPZ50T, yeah. Badger, there we go. Have not played this one in a while either. Tshirts. Hi, do you like 50T at all? Not really. It's good when being right in front of the enemies, but you are struggling if you are having to relocate a lot because it's really not the fastest tank. And also not having great mobility, great accuracy on the move. The main problem there is the accuracy on the move. And I'm quite a fast player. I like the medium tanks that are moving around a lot. I like the relocations, and then I'm struggling with the KPZ as I'm relying a lot on that. But if you manage to get to the front of the enemies, yeah, of course, you have an amazing time with a DPM. That's one of the best. Also, aimed in, the accuracy is great. So if you're not moving too much, then you just snag the enemies. Do I even need to move forwards? I think the enemies are mostly going to be down. Let me actually just stay here, maybe. My teammates are probably done with those two before I even arrive. So I'll just see if I can collect some information, get in some holding position over here. There are only two. Enemies will move into B. Maybe they're not going to move out at all. They should probably not move out at all. But maybe they're just moving into them again. I'm in one of the best positions. I'm perfectly held down here. Let me adjust a little bit more. I can make it be even better. Unfortunately, I'm camping because I'm just too slow. Okay, let's support my teammates. And enemies are in spawn. Who would have thought? And another badger in front of me.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay. Enemies only have 3 left. What the hell was that? A big snapshot? No. Butsati Gazlavka. Come at me.
We've damaged them.
The thing is, with a Badger or other slow TTs or super heavies, you just gotta think about whether it is even worth pushing in sometimes. Like in this case, I was just going to be too slow. So what was going to happen if I pushed in, tried to chase the enemies? I was most likely going to get flanked from behind. Some enemies were going to push me into my rear or side, and I was just not going to do anything there. I mean, I might have gotten circled or so. So in this case, not that many came out there, but I still had some damage in the end, so it was fine, I guess. I would not have succeeded anymore if I moved forwards, still second most, despite me basically staying in spawn. Oh, I just realized that my chat stopped because YouTube crashed. Give me a second, please. I need to refresh. Not only refresh, I need to load the entire YouTube page again. Okay, got it. KPZ50T has been after. Then you only need 7k wins in a row to get 70%. Yes, only 7k, that's easy. I good to go win rate farm and reach it quite quickly in a year or so, quite quickly, but no. I will just continue playing. Ein Zweitakt. Moin moin. Oh, a lot of mediums here. And enemies also have strong TD, so me pushing the heavy side as a counter to be sneaky won't work out. Because they're just remaining unspotted there. Enemies are doing it also. I can fight for the medium side. Okay, dropped. Let's spot a tad more aggressively. Yeah, no chance against him. Unless he's moving out. Nice. Not quite. No. Well, it's a track shot, that's fine. Custom repair kit. And maybe I can shoot the 26A. Oh. Okay. No. Mm-hmm. They have 3 mats over there. I think I need to do something. No, it's actually... It's not going to work. What? I wanted to shoot this thing. There we go. While staying safe from the 268. Oh, bad shit, what are you doing? I mean, there is a chance of us just killing this guy with blind shots. Maybe I go back. Pushing STB is going to be... Maybe. Okay, brave move to go into base B. I would not have done so. But it worked. So we are at the advantage now and enemies have to push in. Ah. Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Oh, come on. You know what? I can push him. 268 is actually dead. SCB is camping. Hori is camping. Maybe the Hori is going for C behind me. Nice. I can just go into B now. Problem is, we still need A. Hmm. 2v2. 2 minutes. Should be doable. Please don't go in. Don't go in. Oh no. Why? I hope he's covering behind the train wagons. SCBs are 2 shots. With tungsten rounds, maybe 3 shots. And we probably have the cap advantage again. But if the FV is dying to the Hori, we are in deep shit. Let's get closer there. Oh no. No. I think I have him. I mean, I have him, but do I have the caps? I think yes. Yes, I do. Just need to avoid the Hori. Yeah, and he doesn't realize what's going on. He has been camping all the time. Then we get a bit closer to maybe spot. Yes. And I have the caps. I have the caps. Now... No. He did not stop B. He could have stopped B. He could have just stopped base B and won, actually. Close one. Yeah, I mean, we had some pretty bad situation due to the 183 moving in, but luckily you can expect the enemies to do moves just as bad. I think if the Hori just stopped base B, actually I would not have had any time to go into base C anymore. There was just no chance. We would have lost. So 907 was requested still, and earlier 113. Okay. 113, Streitswagen K. And 907. What do I think about Streitswagen? I'll tell you next game. Okay, let's just play heavy side. Got the heavy tank advantage as well. I can play quite aggressively. Simon saying you could have gone stop C also. Yeah, but you could see how close it's been in the end with the caps. I don't think if I went towards base C, I would have really had it. Okay. I would have really had the time to get there, because the time ran out. Also, maybe the Hori would just move out of the cap and actually shoot me. And I would be dead. Let me just wait for him to run out of adrenaline and push. Oh wait, there's someone else doing so. So let's go together. He's focusing me. Interesting choice. And the enemies are all YOLOing through the middle. Oh, VZ, that's not a good idea, but you know what, I need to move away from the 183s here. Yep, I'm not willing to be the next one. Let's push back, try to kill the 907 and the Gorilla. They overextended there. I just need to make sure I stay low here in order to avoid the TD and the Kran. Hello. Okay. Good. The camping 183s can just sit there if they want to. I don't mind. I was doing something else instead. Now the Kran is alone. Oh, FE. What do you think? Is he reloading? No. Oh, this is not good. Maybe he's a one-shot now. Need a track shot here. No. What are the others doing? They are just sitting there iterating as if the enemies are going to move into you. And now the RV is pushing in. Oh. Well, we still have base A. We could win if my teammates just went for C, but they are... Come on, keep aiming. Take some safer position and keep aiming for A. What are you doing? What is he doing? Like, what is he looking at? Well, maybe that makes sense. If the enemies peek to the front there. RV, don't tell me you're going into B. Oh my gosh. Nice. And the other RV just missed a shot. I could hear that. So the other RV should be sitting in the back over there. And my teammates would just... No, it's not. My teammates just need to cap C. And they win. He's going for the 1v1 now, I suppose. And the FV here is going to struggle as soon as the other FV moves out to the side there. Okay, we get the base. Oh, jeez. Instead of just pre-aiming there. Nope. Okay. Next one. Streitswagen. I forgot about Reno. I have not seen any Reno on the request. Okay. I'll go for it still. So, Streitswagen. You wanted to know what I think about this tank. It is bad. It's very bad. Worst heavy out there at the moment. You can still play it, but you can just play the E6 instead and have everything that's... Everything in terms of characteristics, in terms of play style, but just better. Okay, no spots here, and this guy is doing some... Oh. The fuel tank of this tank is horrible. Let me get unspotted and run away. Actually, we need to win base D, otherwise we lose the game because we have no chance of winning base A. I thought my teammates could just fight here, but we have a camping medium. Bad time to get spotted for me. Now I really need my teammate to go. We are going to get fired from behind if we don't do anything. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Maybe I should have just gone D immediately. I thought I was going to be able to spot anyone crossing over to base A, but that was not working out. I mean, that way my TDs camping could have been quite useful. Luckily, XM was moving, so we still have a chance of just capping base D. I have a great cap lead. It would be best if the E50 went for it, because he has no hit points and can't be useful anywhere else. But I mean, maybe it's working out. Despite us we are going to lose the 30B for obvious reasons. And the 183 because he's in the open. Can you maybe hide and wait for enemies to come at you? No? I don't know, but this is a strong holding tank. And the E50 I'm still pushing out there. Like, come on, you're one shot. Ha, okay. Next game on D. Oh, surprise, we lost. Next game was 907 or Reno. Let's go for Reno, as I might have missed it earlier. Then the 907. Okay. Yeah, Streitswagen can still do something if you just run around and have a chance of not playing hull down. And can use a great accuracy and DPM. It's still solid DPM, although not outstanding. But yeah. For that, Kendall might not be the best one. I will just play aggressively. The enemy medium on the other side is spotted. Okay. We can just kill him. Please. Good. Now we can just kill the two... Oh my! We can just kill the 268 though. And the I7 right after. While our teammates are hopefully surviving a bit longer on the other side. Looks fine. No. Let's reload too, to not go for any bad trades. Amazing accuracy on this tank. Always fun. Okay. I think I will move back towards base D, or C, I mean. Because I'm not having a lot of hit points and I want to be hull down. Don't want to move into the open. Get surprised, yeah? Okay. Oh. But C... empty this clip. Nice. I mean, I lost one shot worth of hit points, but... okay. Oh, this is not looking great. Okay, nice. Ah, the gun. I don't think he can run away. I will be fast enough. Nice. Okay, that gets surprisingly close in the end still. Maybe I should go for one more Streitswagen game, because that was not a fair demonstration of the tank's abilities. So we get the 907 Sheridan after T57 E3. M48A1, is that the tier... it's not the tier 10, right? I'm also thinking about coming to an end there in like 3 games, so 10 minutes. Maybe one more game. Okay, the medium is AFK, I cannot go for the medium side then. Although I might not be the best to play the heavy side. Not with this tank. Hello? Okay, he has no repair kits left. Oh, sure! What is going on here? What the hell? I got no chance to hide here. If the enemies want to kill me, they can kill me. Nice team, all in spawn. And I thought this game was going to be a better demonstration of what to do with this tank. I doubt. Like, seriously? Oh no. What the heck? Absolutely no chance. I get 3k damage, but all teammates in spawn. Oh. It was a better game. But yeah, no words. Okay, pattern. I will say the pattern is going to be the last one on the list for today then. So the next one was 907. And then the T110 E3 and the M48 pattern. Okay, enemies have the same amount of mediums, but less heavy tanks. They are more likely to play the higher ground with everyone than us, but we will see. Hello there. Bad decision to move up there. Ah, it's gonna be getting kind of aggressive. Oh, nice. They have 2 more mediums. Where are they? We can actually just kill this guy, and I'm too early to do this move. I am way too early. Yeah. Nice. I feel like the enemies might want me here. It's a bit risky what I'm doing. Good. Gotta shoot down the bad shit, especially because he could YOLO me if he was willing to. From the Rhino I can run, and the Cobra of course is not that dangerous. But what about my medium backup here? I had Batshit and a medium who's now in spawn. I wonder why. He's going to push the city. Well, I can help. Nice. With this shot, he cannot clip me anymore, but I think he's going to reload. Yeah, he's not pushing. Let's go to the next hill. Ah. And I can go. Nah. Okay, nice. So, wait, the Sheridan has also been requested earlier. Okay, I forgot about that one, so I'll still insert that one. 907 done. Now, Sheridan T110 E3 pattern. Then we have all of the requests today. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new still, join the Discord server potentially as well, or even if you want to support the content, maybe share with a friend, or even become a member on Ko-Fi or on YouTube here. Link is also in the description there, or the chat, or in the info below. Let's see if I can have some crossfire. Doesn't look like it. Ooh. Am I too slow? Why was I too slow? Nope. Oh. Okay, you see, my teammates are on the other side. We need to run away. Nope, no drifting now. Please no. Nice. Let's try not to run into everyone's gun. Ah. Okay. I'm fine, I'm safe here. Right where I wanted to be. Good. Crown suffering. Maybe we can even meet back here. We could counter push them if we were working together. Lion is running away. Oh. Okay, the other medium might come, or the light might come from behind again. Let's see. No, okay. Oh no. What a luck. No, misclicked. Thank you. Okay, you can have me. Fine. Game's over anyways. I mean, I could have just waited a bit more for last shot. But I want to get to an end, so let's go for the T1 and E3 next. Also, then the M48, and that will be the end of the stream with that. T1 and E3, yeah. Great choice for beginners, like the most easy TD to play. Although, of course, there's a WZ113 GFT that's arguably a bit better than this one. Not quite as easy, but for beginners I always recommend grinding the Americans, Germans and Soviets first. I just wish it still had the reticle calibration that it had in the past. So, people going on left, that's good. We have a lot of mediums on the lineup anyways. I think I will just sit it out at the start over here, waiting for someone to peek up there, which I would expect. No intel, let's just go for blind shot and keep going. I don't want to waste any time here in case there is no one at all. And then I want to move up. Let me actually use a speed boost. I would spot if anyone was there, so yeah. Let's just take the centered position, which is just going to be quite amazing here. Might be already towards our side, as I'm kind of expecting enemies to push. Or have I still not getting any intel in here? Ah, there we go. Deutsch Beste. German best. That's the name, basically. Weirdo. Okay. Let's go for APCR here. Do not ricochet there. And I will just... I'm perfectly held on. I don't even need to back off. I can just continue spotting. There's someone, definitely. 580. Could be the griller it is. Yeah, with the DPM it's probably the griller. Can I support to the right side there? Not quite. I don't want to overexpose if the gorilla is still there. But hey, I need to help my teammates, yeah. Good. There's the gorilla now. Let's move up. Nice. Here I can then go hard down in the middle of the map and can still support the right. Oh, yes. Perfect. Can somebody take him out? Oh no. Okay, he's going to struggle to pam me like that. I'm going to be fine. Also, FE4-5 moving up. Good. They are both very low already. Nice. I might even get a low ace here because I spotted a lot, I think. I don't know. Rip. I'm dead. Okay. E3 had reticle calibration. Indeed, it had. In the past, when it still had 640 alpha gun and slightly better accuracy anyways. It was quite a bit more effective, I would say. Putting in reliable shots is way more useful than reloading just a fraction of a second less. Okay, no ace like this. Nope. And then the pattern. David, your ball, how are the games going? Haven't played Blitz for quite some time, which let me play actual nice games. I've been enjoying this session today quite a lot. Had pretty good games. Couple of aces as well. Overall, nice average. Lots of wins. Had some bad guys as well, but yeah, just overall it was working out really well. Can absolutely not complain. Okay. No. Nice gun flipping around. But we should try to push in here. Thing is, the enemies are going to flank us. That's pretty sure already. They are on B, on A. We need to go.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, hello. Permatract. That's quiet. T22 is gone, but I can just... Okay. Hi, Timo. Wollten nicht mal einen riesen Update. Yes, there is a big update about to come still, Reforged, it is called. That's still in the making. They have done the first test and the second test is underway. Not going to last much longer for that one. And a lot of stuff is going to change, definitely. Okay, this is really not good. Let me just try to run away. Oh, this is not good at all. Like, I'm in the middle right now.
Enemy is hit. One of our trucks was hit.
Low roll, please. No, I'm dead. Okay. Enemies moving into the middle and not getting punished. Like, how can we not win any side here, even though we kill the tank at the start? That was highly unsatisfying. I will go for next game for one more. Yeah, we've already Timo, we've already seen some changes to the that were made since the first test. You can check the official channel of World of Tanks Blitz, where they have recently put out some videos about the changes to the tech tree sets. In case you have actually followed up with the changes that were announced for Reforged in the first place. Otherwise, well, you will still see some stuff, but you know what, actually just be relaxed about it. It will still take some time, couple of months. They're still going to put out at least one more test, most likely 2. I guess, yeah, it should be 2 anyways. 2 or 3 tests. They don't have any final release date yet. Okay, my team is going all right and the enemies have a lot of mediums. Let's also play for the right side. I don't think the enemies will be on the right at all. Okay, at least 1. So I'm not going to move up immediately. I can play for the corner here. Actually, my intention has been to go up there, but if I can just fight this guy like that, that's great. Oh. Nice. Not so nice, but still got that gun depression in. Also, what I was about to say still about the update is that, well, what is... Oh no. What we know by now, or so far, is still all subject to changes, so... might not be that needed to just stay up to date with every little aspect that has been announced so far. You will get your knowledge later, so. Good. Okay. Now will he peek? He's just going to run. Yep. Tchaikovsky is not dead. Is he going up? I think yes.
Enemy is hit.
Good. Oh, he's dying. Great. Then I get another chance for one more shot. Nice. 3.8k for the last one. KEX asking if they have more meds, I should just go heavy side. I will just, you know, I got a video about lineups specifically if you are interested in just learning more. But basically, you want to play for your advantage. If you are having more heavy tanks than the opponents, well, that doesn't really matter that much, but it's more about the mediums. If you have more mediums than the enemies, you can play against the enemies nicely and quite aggressively. If you have a medium disadvantage, then you are going to lose the medium side because people can just YOLO in and you're not having any chance. So in the best case, you are looking out for what your teammates are doing, and if you have some heavy helping you on the medium side, you will still win at a disadvantage, but be careful at the start then. You need to give your teammates some time to move up. But there are some situations where you can also just decide to play for the heavy side, and either you try to push forwards or you sit in the background and wait for enemy mediums to do some mistakes. It depends on the case. Pushing in first with a medium tank generally is not a great idea. In this specific case, I thought, you know what, it's going to be fine because the enemies only have one heavy tank and that one is pretty unlikely to go to the heavy side all on his own. And even if he does, then it's likely a bot and I can just kill him. So much about that in short. Play for your advantage. Don't try to win any side at a disadvantage. So especially the mediums matter a lot. The amount of mediums that you should always count. And that's quite easy, like 2v3, 3v2. You can see that quite easily and then see, okay, are my mediums going to die? Am I going to die if I fight for the medium side? If you are playing a heavy tank, you can think, do I support the mediums or am I just having a slow tank that's not capable of that? If so, well, I will have to play the heavy side more aggressively potentially to avoid getting shot into the side. Or I just play standard game at the start and then see. Maybe I have to turn back at some point. I think that's quite confusing just saying it like that, but it is actually quite easy. Either you have the advantage and play aggressively or you don't. And then you don't want to be there. Okay. Check out the video on that. Also the tactical guides. I've got a Blitz tactics playlist with lots of important knowledge for in that kind of manner. Okay. Guys, I will come to the end of the stream here. If you did enjoy, please press that like button still and hit that subscribe button if you're new. And also consider becoming a member here on YouTube or on Ko-Fi if you want to support this kind of content. And generally, definitely enjoy the Discord server. I will just put it into the chat again. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day still. Have a nice evening or good night. And I will see you back in the next days. Goodbye.